The Center for Human and Social Economic Rights, under the Human Rights Group and Public Opinion, have said that the Tricycle Union have been operating independently as Tricycle Owners and Operator Association of Nigeria before the Governor, Babatunde Raji Fashola, led regime through the then Commissioner for Transportation, Comrade Kayode Okpefa, broke alliance for the affiliation of the union group. The stakeholders believe that the current leadership tussle began after Alhaji Musiliu Akinsoye, popularly known as MC Oluomo, emerged as the new state national chairman of the Union of Road Transport Workers in Lagos State. They stated that the Tricycle Union have their independent organogram and structure from unit, branch, zone to state. However, the state executive was dissolved, which limited them to zonal level as an action which contravenes and negates the bilateral relationship existing between them. Addressing the journalists at the press conference, the president of the Center for Human and Social Economic Rights, Comrade Alex Omoteishe, spoke on the inability of the NURTW for not following the laid-down constitutional process.
The NURTW national body then suspended the Lagos State Council chairman with the belief to have fulfilled and satisfied constitutional provision, which empowered them to do so. But instead for the affected chairman to follow laid-down constitutional process, in approaching the issue, he chose to call on external force, that's the Lagos State government as their landlord, to prescribe or ban their union activities in the state. To our greatest dismay, after suspension or sanction met on the state chairman by the national body of NURT, the state chairman of NURT, MC Oluomo, summoned a meeting, addressed a press conference, and in that press conference, call on the Lagos State government that they are pulling out of the NURTW, that he called on the Lagos State government to take over the park and garages. And less than 24 hours, just because MC give an order, I'll use that word, he give an order that the state government should come and take over their park and garages. Then the state assembly rise up to occasion. It was a very shameful reaction to some of us.
The stakeholders therefore stated Section 12 of the Act, as they said, it shall be the general manager who will be the chief executive officer and is responsible for the administrative and day-to-day activities of the parks. They further stated that if truly the transport union activities were banned, why were some other operators union, which included the Okada Riders Union and tricycle operators, still operating? This they considered as pure injustice on the part of the state government. Thus, they stated their recommendations.
The Lagos State government should play the role of an unbiased umpire and be a true peacemaker by reconstituting the committee to incorporate critical stakeholders in the transportation sector and to include in the committee members of other factions as mentioned above. We demand that the Lagos State Commissioner of Police should direct its officers and men to always maintain their neutrality in approaching this issue. Anywhere in the state where it's seen that there's an attack on the other faction rather than protecting one another.
The stakeholders stated that the other three states in the southwest, Ondo, Oyo, and Ogun states, where NURT activities were banned or suspended. This was as a result of the state government reactions to their loyalists, preferred candidate losing in the union election, or as a result of being edged out of day-to-day running of union activities. Even at that, none of the states affected stopped or hijacked parks, and that the tricycles were still working.